Hello everyone, welcome to Cookroid. My name is Saurabh Kukreja. Today we will be learning about Docker, what it is, and why it's needed. Many a times you would have experienced when you are working too hard uh, to work, like to deploy something, or to push something to Git so that another engineer can work on it. You get a feedback that it's not working on their machine, and you're like, whoa, it was working on my machine. And same would have happened to you many times when you have downloaded some project from GitHub, but you had to like download some external libraries or set up some environment variables to make that project running. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, the answer is many times, right? So that's the problem the Docker is trying to resolve. And how does it resolve that? It's by using a concept called containers. Now, when I was learning about Docker, the first thing that came to my mind about containers is this image that you see on the screen. But after reading a bit about it, I thought to myself that do I use containers in my day-to-day life? And the answer to that was yes, I do. Now let me ask you that do you guys use containers? And if you don't know yet, let me ask you in another way. How do you get your groceries? I'm sure it's in polybag. No, sorry. I know you guys are all environmentalists. You must be using paper bag or cloth bag, right? Yeah, they are the containers, but specific to grocery shopping. Another, how do you go from one place to another? How do you travel? How do you pack your stuff? Do you, I'm sure you carry it in like suitcases or travel bags or something, right? They are also the containers, but specific to traveling only. I guess I'm getting what I'm trying to say is for every specific need, we need some kind of container to move our stuff from here to there or from one place to another. And same is true for software or website development. Now, uh, once you know what containers are, I think you will agree to me that these containers or any of your polybags or suitcase are platform agnostic, meaning they can be carried on train, on ships, by flight, or if you're Hulk, you can just carry them on yourself as well, right? So let's see what the actual definition of container is. It says that it's a package to package software into a standardized units for development, shipment, and deployment. It's for all three of these things. So many people think that Docker is only used for deployments, but it's not the case. It's also used for development. Imagine that I'm working on a certain software or a certain website, and I need certain libraries to develop that. I will not ask another engineer to download the same libraries in such and such directory and then make it running. You will download it using Docker and then you will give it to the other another engineer so that he doesn't face the issue and he comes back to you saying that it's not working on his machine, right? Uh, Now I hope you understand what Docker is and like very high level. But let's try to understand it from a website development point of view as well. So let's say I'm developing a website and the software stack that I'm using contains my web server, Node or JS, anything, one of the databases like SQL or Cassandra or anything that you want to use, some of the test data, or any external libraries, any dependencies, any of that. And I need to deploy this website or onto three different platforms, which is Apple, Windows, Linux. So you will have to install certain softwares or certain libraries to have this software stack running on all these different platforms, which is very difficult, right? You will have need infra guy or DevOps guy to work on this for you. But now, as it said, like software engineers are the DevOps for current technology stack. So what we do is how we solve this problem using containers or Docker is something like this. We use container and then we deploy that container onto different platforms. And all those platforms know how to receive this container and how to get the content out of that container to work with them. So that's the very basic example, and I'm sure you may still have a lot many questions about it. But for this session, let's keep it simple and just stick to the definition. If you have any questions about the definition of container and why Docker is used, please let me know. And this was very theoretical, but trust me, we will do a hands-on example of a static website and run it using Docker. So stay tuned. And please don't forget to like and subscribe only if you think I have earned it. Thank you so much.